I'm overwhelmed with this feeling that I can't quite say with one word, but it's a feeling that's haunted the silhouette of my purpose for a very long time. And I get this feeling the most when I see others around me achieving what I thought I could achieve one day. And I say that because I live in a world that expects so much of me and expects so much of you. And we tend to forget ourselves when this happens. But I've made it such a strong point in my life to do things that make me feel like I am seen and I am authentic and I'm whole. But when I do these things, it's not good enough to make my life self-efficient. I want to make YouTube videos. I had a whole system. I was creating schedules to have like scheduled pushes of content weekly, and I was doing this for about 3 months, and I was happy and I was excited because I was able to create something that I wanted and able to share knowledge and my life experience and my opinion and my words. But I fell into a depression and I didn't make anything. And for the past 4 months, it's like all that hard work and everything that I put out there just got halted. And it's this consistency that I struggle with for so long. It's just such a struggle for me to have consistency. And in this digital age, consistency is everything. Even if you hit one video and one piece of content, one reel, one TikTok, one song, and that hits millions, it still doesn't matter, because if you don't have consistency, those people will leave you. And I don't necessarily care about people loving my art or I don't make things for people to unconsciously consume, and I don't make things for people to just, oh, this is cool, I'm never gonna look again. I'm making things because this is my life and it's so fucking hard, and I just want someone out there who understands to know that they're not alone. I'm here and I create art. I create music full of feeling. I create videos full of spirituality and biology and physics and mathematics, and I put all that together: health, herbalism, religion, what it means to be a woman, like mental health, all of these things, because this is my life. Because this is all that I can do, and this is how I learn, and this is how I cope. But the consistency, it feels like, is the one thing that won't allow me to have that drive, because I get depressed. I get burnt out. I get overwhelmed. And when my nervous system does that, I don't feel like making a video to people. I don't feel like pushing content out like a robot. And I'm over here looking at everyone around me and how consistent they've been, and how easy it is for some people to have a grind and a schedule like that, and how big they've gotten over just a few months, over just a year. And it makes me feel so behind. And I've been feeling behind for the past 5 years. I'm 26 now, and the more that time goes by, the more that I feel invaluable. So I'm overwhelmed with this feeling that I can't explain. And I know it's been with me for such a long time, and now I'm over here sitting wondering, what do I have to do? But then I realize just making a video on just that is all that I need to do. Because even me sitting here in this turmoil, in this thick, heavy feeling of I'm not good enough, even that can help somebody. And it's really just that easy as pressing record on my phone But there's just this lingering thought within my head telling me that I'm not going to be able to do it. Because what if I get sad? What if I feel like, what if no one sees it? I don't want to feel like I'm screaming into a void. I already do that in my own life. I already feel like I'm screaming into a void. Why should I do it publicly is what it feels like. But I've realized from my other pages, it doesn't even matter if those people follow me back. What makes me the happiest is seeing a comment under one of my videos saying, I understand, I relate, and thank you so much for saying this out loud. So I think that's the purpose. That's the answer. That's the antidote. It's moving instead of stagnation. It's looking forward instead of looking around. And if you're feeling that way, and it feels like all the progress that you created has gone nowhere, I feel like every single thing that you created, if not someone else has seen it, at least you have. Because at least you had a creative, passionate spark within you to make those thoughts, those words, and those feelings into something tangible. And if they're tangible, then they create an energy of life, your life, a piece of you. And that's beautiful regardless if someone else stumbles upon it. So keep creating, and not because you have to, and not because the system tells you if you stop, no one's gonna listen. Keep creating because that's what you are: creation, life, expression, feelings, energy. So that's why I recorded this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, I guess. But this is what I tell myself. This is how I go through emotions. I do this, but I write it down, and I tell myself these things, and I go roundabout in my thoughts until I get to this purpose, this answer, and I figure, why not just go through it with you guys? So if you like that, well, stick around, because I feel healthy and confident mentally enough to be more proud of myself, and so making videos like this doesn't scare me as much as it used to. So I'll be making more in the future. Thanks for tuning in.